What up, my champions in training? Reemus here on Fire and Fighting, the channel where we speak boxing psychology and boxing motivation. Today's topic is consistency. Why you need to be consistent and how you're failing yourself if you're not. We're going to talk about it from two different perspectives. Firstly is one to do with more will. The reason why we're talking about this is because I know that in some towns, some cities, some countries, some organizations or some gyms, it might be the normal culture to just train, 3, 4, sometimes even just 2 times a week. Even for me, I remember when I was a junior and the junior nights were only 2 nights a week. And there's no way that a champion in training, which is what I believe you are, or I hope you are if you're watching this, there's no way that a champion in training can be dedicating only 2 or 3 nights a week to his craft. Think about it like this. You may not know it, but there's someone around the world who's training every single day and he's coming for you. Specifically, he doesn't know he's coming for you, right? But it still holds true that somewhere around the world that there is a guy who's taking no days off and he's training to be ready for the moment that a challenger that could be yourself or will be yourself if you do have world title ambitions for the future, whoever you are or whatever level you're at, he's coming for you. Isn't that a little bit scary? Here's the solution. Instead of shying away from that fear, you can actually embrace that fear of what's to come to drive you to go to the gym or do whatever. Even if you can't go to the gym, study boxing or go for a run, or even if it's just little things, but the consistency needs to happen on a consistent basis. Not only just because there is that guy that's coming for you, but also because it's going to do you a world of good to immerse your mind into what it is that you want to do for the future. The second aspect of the will is we can consider skill. If you're not training almost every day or most days of the week, there is no way that you're truly going to internalize what it is that you want to learn. If you want to become really good at any skill, or in this case, in boxing, a particular or abundant set of skills, then it's necessary that you have to work on it every single day to the point where it becomes automatic and you don't think about it. Nowhere is that idea of, consistency and internalization more necessary than when you're in a fight game. Because when you're in the ring, there's an endless amount of things that you're gonna be needing to implement, but there's no possible way that you can actually be actively thinking about it. Otherwise, you're just gonna be in your head too much and you're not going to be able to really be in the moment. And if you don't consistently go to train on the particular set of skills, or even just the endurance wise, you're always going to make progress and stop, make progress and maybe lose a bit, make progress and stop, rather than getting into the momentum of just rising. And even if there are some things that go bad or anything, because you have momentum, you can just blast through it. On the other hand, if you keep stopping and starting, you're only going to be backtracking and having to make up ground that you've lost. So I would definitely suggest for you, if you're one of those people that find it hard to be consistent, find a way to definitely have that sense of urgency to make sure you do dedicate every day, if you can, to your craft. That's it from me. I hope this has helped you in some way. If it has, subscribe. If it might help someone else, make sure you share it. And I hope to see you in the next video. Reemus signing out.